What's up, Pokeaim Plus? You got Pokeaim here. How's everybody doing today? We're using a pretty cool team. This team was made by chillgatr, and they peaked 117th in Champions Tier. For those that don't know, Champions Tier is the highest tier in Pokemon Champions, and just to let you know, there's about 500,000 players currently playing in Master Ball tier. That's not counting Ultra Ball, Pokeball, and Great Ball. So 117th with Mega Meganium is pretty sick, considering some of the best Megas right now match up very well into Meganium. And this team only has one Mega as well. I'll link all their information down below as always. And let's talk about the team. So we have Life Orb Milotic, which is a pretty cool partner to Meganium, because what does Meganium hate? Well, Meganium hates fire types, specifically Incineroar. So you're boosting the Milotic, and on top of that it has Life Orb, so you actually KO Incineroar. You also have Icy Wind and Ice Beam. This is really good for those annoying teams that have like Floette and Sinistra and stuff, because you're smoking them and they can't like Incineroar shuffle. And it pairs really well with Bulky Golden Go, with Nasty Plot. Obviously Meganium, with its ability, has the no-turn Solar Beam, which is beautiful. Same thing with Weather Ball being fire type attack. And then we have Gallade, which I love Gallade, having Sharpness. I'm very happy to have Sharpness with the White Herb. That way you can ignore Incineroar's Intimidate and knock it out with Sacred Sword. So a lot of this team is about, hey, I'm going to smoke Incineroar so my Meganium can put in some work. Aerodactyl, Tried and True, Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, Tailwind Protect, and then Choice Scarf Tyranitar gives you some nice, beautiful speed control for the squad. There's a whole team building process and everything as well. I'll show you the EVs. As always, this is my team ID, but if the team ID does not work, here are the EVs that you can copy. And of course, you can also check out chillgatr's. I just like to show it on screen. So, like we're doing before, I'm currently in the Champions tier as well. I have no idea where I am. I guess I'll show you real quick. But we'll play a few games in casual to learn the team, and if I feel confident enough with it, then I'll play a game or two in Champions tier. So we're currently number 1 or 2 in Champions tier. So I really like this because it's just a good way to test, and instead of me having to do it on Showdown, which is I think is a faster way of doing it, at least give you guys cool content behind it. As well. Just to be clear, if I wasn't, the same way we did it in the Glaceon video, we're going to be doing it here. I'll play a couple games in casual, and then we'll take it to Champions tier. Alright, so we have our first opponent, which is Trick Room with Blastoise. Milotic looks amazing here. By the way, thank you so much for 34,000 subscribers. I think I forgot to say that. Thank you again, guys. It's been crazy. We've been climbing. Feel free to check out my main channel as well. Today I put up my whole run from wherever I was in Champions tier to rank 14. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. Now, this is Trick Room. I mean, I'm pretty sure you just lead off with... I mean, Milotic looks amazing here, right? Because there's double Intimidate. I feel like if I lead off with Milotic plus Gallade, I'm in such a good spot. There's... the reason I like this a little bit better than going Meganium initially is because, I mean, Mega's good offensively, but it's bad in the Torkoal. And this lets me basically reverse Trick Room and then double attack into that slot. I like Meganium in the back because I'm going to smoke Mawile and I resist Sucker Punch. I'm also going to smoke Sinistra while ignoring it. And then last mon, I want to go Tyranitar just because the sun is annoying as hell. But yeah, Milotic Gallade looks really good here. And then in the back, again, I think Meganium plus Tyranitar puts in a lot of work. Yep, Incineroar plus Farigiraf. So this is a really fun turn. This is really interesting here because they're about to basically give me double attacks. I think they have to attack Milotic with Fake Out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for the Scald into Incineroar, and I'm going to go for the Trick Room to reverse it. Now, if they end up attacking into the Gallade, yeah, exactly. It had to be Milotic. You're boosting Milotic way too much, right? So they're going to go for Trick Room. I'm going to go for Trick Room. We're going to cancel it. Yep, they went for Trick Room, and then what we can do now is just pile up on the Farigiraf next turn with Sacred Sword plus Scald, and I mean, I'm hoping the Life Orb boost is enough to basically pick up the KO. So let's do it. If they can't get Trick Room, they can't win. Yeah, and also this mon is literally fearing being double KO'd. So great Torkoal play by the opponent, but I think it's still better for me overall. Great Torkoal play by the opponent, though. Ooh! That was no crit! Wait, this might still kill, even with half damage. Or it's just fully Spadef. My gosh. Yo, that did so much, bro. They Psychic. Not the play. I don't think that was the play. So they were scared. We're just going to go for Sacred Sword again, and we're just going to go for Scald and Torkoal if Torkoal wants to protect. At this point, we basically win the game with these. I don't have to KO Torkoal. I mean, if it's Solar Beam, who cares? I have Tyranitar in the back. Also, I have no idea how bulky this Torkoal is. Like, this is a Life Orb Milotic. You better be Solar Beam. Your Heat Wave isn't going to KO me. That's for sure. And you're Ooh! Life Orb Milotic said, nah, I'll give you a hand too, buddy. And there was no crit there. They're going to bring out Mawile and... they're going to bring out Mawile and Incineroar. And they're both going to give Milotic a boost. Which is so funny. Nice. We should be good with Weather Ball to always KO Mawile. I think the only annoying Mon is... And they basically have to attack Mawile here, otherwise they'll lose. I'm just gonna go for... I Protect. Oh, nice. I'm gonna go for Protect plus Sacred Sword. I don't think I'd lose to SD. I think I have too much good stuff in the back. Yeah, we're gonna Protect here, just to avoid Fake Out. I assume they have to Fake Out the Milotic, and then go for Play Rough into it, right? That's what I do. They might Sucker Punch next turn. Maybe Milo goes down to Sucker Punch, considering its Fizz Def isn't as good as Special Defense. Yeah, they Fake Out that. I just want the chip on this guy, because my endgame is Milotic. Ooh, great Sucker Punch play on that part. And now we give them a decision, right? Because here's the thing. If they Sucker Punch Milotic and they Flare Blitz Meganium, they go down with Mawile, and then I win the game with Tyranitar. So we basically just... This is a great turn. Because I'm pretty positive Scald is going to KO Incineroar regardless, right? Of anything. But we can go Meg. This is actually a really good first game. This is why I like casual, because people are testing it and people are actually competent. And it's just a good way to stay in shape. They do Sucker Punch. Let's see if it dies. It does not, because Milotic is the GOAT. This is a plus 5 billion special attack and Life Orb boosted. That Sun is just a formality. And then we're going to get a beautiful Weather Ball off onto the Mawile. What do you have for me, buddy? Goodbye. All right. Looking good. Great start. I think we basically showed exactly what we're supposed to do into Trick Room, and it just did super well, and Meganium and them just did well. So, all right, we're going to keep going, I guess. We're going to fight another game. Hey, and I got an achievement, so that's 500 VP. Let's go, adding it to the pot. I have no idea what this is, but I'm terrified. I will say they have like 17 Pokemon that deal with Milotic, but it looks like I want like Tailwind up. Dude, they don't even have Intimidate. This is actually a tough matchup. What the hell is this? Okay, Arrow's good into like Sneasler and them. I kind of like Arrow Golden Go. I feel like that's relatively decent, but that's really bad. I can do Arrow plus Meganium. That's not terrible. Ice Punch U is good, but under Tailwind, I actually think Milotic is extremely good. Then U for maybe Trick Room mode, potentially. Or I like Golden Go for the Bullet Punch resist that my team... I mean, we have Milotic there. Bullet Punch resist. Good if it's not knockoff. Tyranitar being Ice Punch could be cool, but being locked into Ice Punch isn't the greatest. I'm Low Kick too, not Superpower. That might matter into Samurai. I don't think Samurot's that heavy. Ah, that's fine. I got Gallade then. I was debating between the others. No, that's actually a tough matchup. I'm generally curious if, chillgatr, if you end up watching this, what you would have brought here. Okay, so this is what I expected, yeah. So what, they have to Fake Out Meg, right? Because they die otherwise? I think my play is actually, if they don't Fake Out Meg, is to actually try and go for the attack on Scizor, right? Because if they don't Fake Out Meg, then I KO Aerodactyl. If they go for like Poison Jab into it, Dual Wing Beat deals with Sneasler unless they're the bulkiest variant. I think double attacking here is actually my best bet. Like, genuinely speaking. But not having Tyranitar in the back is so bad for Delphox. Because I can't let them SD for free. Or at least, and have like both Pokemon, right? Like if I Protect and then they Fake Out to that and then Arrow doesn't do this. This is tough. Yeah, okay. I made the correct play. Provided Dual Wing Beat does KO that Mon. If they were going to Bullet Punch, they should have just faked out this guy. Also, I have to land, and I have to KO. I land. Ooh, no Citrus, no random Citrus. Okay, I made the right play. Woof. Yeah, this is where like it was a decision where like it's not a bad, like I have potential to OHKO everybody, but they also have potential to OHKO the guy on the right. I know Bullet Punch wouldn't have killed Meg, so Maybe they expected me to protect, and what they wanted to do was get the bullet punch plus close combat, so they get their unburden. Or they expected me to tailwind. But if I did that, then Scizor gets an SD and kind of smokes me. So we KO'd the one biggest threat to a lot of my Pokemon. But I wish I had Tyranitar in the back. Because if it's Delphox plus like if it's Delphox Samurai, that's not terrible. It's for Farigiraf. Okay, that's okay. That means only other Mon could be... Oh, okay, we're good then. There is no fear here. There's no point in getting up anything. I'm just going to go for the Dazzling plus that. They get up Trick Room. Samurott should not be able to go down to anything here. Or what are we going for here? I don't think they can do anything. The Sucker Punch is fine because I get the Dazzle. I went for Dazzle just if they protected. I wanted damage on both. That's why Spread Move felt good. I mean, we're going to do a lot to Samurott anyway. Oh my gosh. that's 0.75 times the power doing that much. And they go for Twin Beam. Who... there should be no way that they win with that Mon. Let me just go Milo here. There's no point in making them slower, right? I think I should go for this. I think I do the exact same play again. Like if they protect on Samurai and try and go for Trick Room, I mean, it's really tough, difficult, right? Because I didn't go for Tailwind. And we don't care if they KO Milotic. Because they won't beat me with Farigiraf. I don't even think this KOs at all. That did nothing. Like, all things considered, like, all the multipliers on that, I did nothing. Are you Citrus? Nope, but we get the burn. Are you Citrus? Wait, hold up. No Citrus? What? We don't know yet? We don't know yet? Are you Citrus? Does Citrus activate after all this stuff? Okay, yeah, I'm about to say. Little order out operations right there. And then May basically picks up the other one. Let's go. Okay, so Meganium did his job. I'm glad I called what I did with Aerodactyl here, because it definitely could have been a little bit scarier had I, like, protected turn 1 and they just killed Arrow for no reason. Because having Scizor... I mean, having Scizor next to these wouldn't be that bad, but having a Helping Hand Bullet Punch in front of Meg could have been bad. I'm just going to go for another Dazzling Gleam, too. Are they the type of player that doesn't forfeit when it's definitely over? I respect it. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes when I know can't do anything. Oof. All right. We did it. Again, that could have been a lot worse if they had... But I guess it was hard to bring Delphox because of how good Scizor was into me. But had they brought... Nice! Look at that. We got even more achievements. Let's get another one. I know I want Tyranitar here, right? Look at all those Mons that are weak to T-Tar. I will say, though, that I think I have to get my own Tailwind. I think I have to lead Arrow and Tailwind 100%. No, I think I need the Tailwind. Arrow... I like Milo. Milo has Ice Beam and Icy Wind, Life Orb, which is really strong. And also, like, you could be pressured to, like, dual Wing Beat the Whimsicott, but I feel like we'd lose if we do that. I think we'd bring you because you're Scarf. And Meg is good into everybody that's not Charizard in them. Just don't bring Charizard. Like, well, if I have Tailwind up, I'll be good in Charizard. Like, I'll be fine. There's also a world where I brought Gallade, but literally just for Tyranitar, and I feel like we have options into that. They basically can't get up Tailwind and Oko Aerodactyl. They can try their best by going for Rock Slide, but I have Icy Wind Pressure. So if they lead like Garchomp next to Whimsicott or Charizard or whatever, it's okay. Like, I think I just always go for this. And then Icy Wind. Solar Beam, I'll live on my Milotic. I can always go T-Tar next turn. We'll break the Sash and we'll, more importantly, lower their speed to a point where Tyranitar is actually going to be faster. And then I can get a Rock Slide off next. There's obviously Zard Wide. Like, I could be tempted here to go for Rock Slide, don't get me wrong. And then I'll get a lot out of the turn with Zard dying. But I feel like I'm so in the back versus, like, Infernape. Unless I protected my Milotic here. Oh, okay, Mega Evolving and protecting is weird. Unless they plan on switching out. Yeah, because I get my Tailwind up. And they might try and Encore me, so what I'm going to do here is, especially if I land this Icy Wind, because they go for Solar Beam this next turn, that'd be crazy. This is why typically Charizard does not Mega Evolve and Protect, because you just wasted a turn of Sun, and now you're giving me a lot of... Oh, yeah, that'll be in range of Rock Slide later. So now if they actually end up charging a Rock Slide, they're going to die to Tyranitar. Oh, it's leftovers. What the hell? Wait a second. Well, considering my Tyranitar will definitely be faster because it's Choice Scarf. I low-key... No. What I want to do is I want to be in a position where I can KO both. I want to be in a position where I can. I don't want to take the KO on Whimsicott here, because if I let Whimsicott be on the turn or the table, whatever we want to call it, the whatever we're in, the arena for long enough, and they just go for that. Did you go for Solar Beam? Yeah. So this next turn, if I let it be on there for long enough, I can KO both at the same time. I missed, unfortunately. Kind of wish I hit Whimsicott because we could have KO'd it, but it's fine. All right, so I mean, we're gonna be able to KO Charizard here for sure, and they're locked into Solar Beam. This is why also Mega Evolving turn 1, like, and protecting just doesn't help, in my opinion, because you're such now you're screwed, right? Unless you dodge Rock Slide. And I guess in this point, because I don't want to miss, because I already missed the last one, I would have went for Icy one again. I'll just go right for Ice Beam. I think there's still. I'm pretty sure my Tyranitar is gonna outspeed the Whimsicott. Yeah. All right, so we don't miss, which is beautiful. I don't want to miss on Whimsicott, rather. If I missed on Charizard, well, what the hell could I do? That was my best option to it. I have to throw Rock Slide at Charizard. So we get rid of that. And we get rid of Whimsicott here, ideally. Beautiful. It's a really bulky Whimsicott. I thought maybe plus speed. Whimsicott, even at -1 with the Tailwind, could still be faster. But yeah, we knock out Whimsicott there. Not a lot of turns of Tailwind left, but we still have them for both. And we can always switch out our Tyranitar. Close combat is obviously problematic. But if they CC into me, we're good. Because I just bring out Arrow. We also don't know, like, I'm assuming it's Infernape. Oh, it's Dragonite. Oh, is it Dragonite Garchomp? Okay, this isn't bad. I just go for Icy Wind again. I don't necessarily need Tyranitar. Would I want a Tailwind? They can only KO 1 with Infernape, right? I'm also going to be faster than Ape unless it's Scarf. So I'll get a Rock Slide off guaranteed here. So I'd rather double attack Ape. I do think that if I Icy Wind there, I've been in a good spot too. But this is just covering for Tyranitar missing. Like, unless there's Scarf on Ape, my Tyranitar, which is Choice Scarf, is definitely faster than both of them. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I could have won the game with Dazzling Gleam. That definitely KO'd Ape from that percentage. With, like, a Tailwind in the end. They Thunder Punch here. They KO me. That's fine. Do you have Superpower? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. That's not going to KO me, and Infernape's going to go down. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Goodbye, Ape. Basically, Tailwind would have ended. I would have been able to go out Arrow. Oh, it's Life Orb, too. Oh, that one took some crazy damage. All right, so my best play is to go Arrow and then just go for Tailwind again. That way, because all my moves that I can hit this with Arrow and this are inaccurate, right? So, though I guess they can't KO Meganium anyway, but it's just Tailwind plus Rock Slide. They would need like 60 Dragon Dances to outspeed me. And they should forfeit because there's 2 rock types in front. Oh, they don't. I'm surprised. I'm okay with that, though. Yeah, Tailwind Rock Slide is just safe. Tyranitar's faster, Aerodactyl's faster. This just ensures that Meganium's faster, and it accounts for any, like, BS that could happen this turn. And just gives me more odds to win. Like, what if I missed every Rock Slide forever? Obviously, Tyranitar said, nah, I got your back, but still, you know? The Earthquake KOing your own mon, I've been there myself. I've been forced to do that. I've done that onto a Scovillain, my own Scovillain, where I had to burn myself. I also plan on doing that with Ursaluna, so I can get my own guts. I think that'd be a really fun video to record eventually. Let me know what you think about that in the future. Let's get another one. This is definitely on my Milotic game. There's no Floette on this team, though. It's Blastoise. But I still like my Milotic a lot. Yeah, the thing is, if it's Blastoise, Sneasler, is it U2? I don't know if they're going to go... I don't know if they're going to go Blastoise, Sneasler, or they're going to go the other two. I'm going to try this way. I definitely want you in the back because you're good. Sneasler's problematic. Tyranitar doesn't deal with it. Golden Go is okay, but bad into Delphox. I'd rather have maybe... If I go Arrow, I have Rock Slide Pressure, which is given to everybody but Sneasler. I'm very weak to Sneasler. I need to have a different way to deal with it. I think it's low-key Golden Go over Tyranitar. I think it might have been Gallade here. If this was Floette balance, it'd be a little bit easier because then I just lead off with... I feel like... Milo and Golden Go kind of cover everybody. This obviously is worse into like Incineroar plus them, but I can always go Milo. And okay, they did do a Blastoise plus Mousehold. Cool, cool. Think I just Solar Beam on you. And go for Tailwind, because if they end up following me plus like Shell Smashing, next turn I can Dazzling Gleam plus Rock Slide, and then the Solar Beam would do a lot to Mousehold, and it basically just gives me doubles pressure into it. And I have Milotic in the back, so I don't know if they're gonna fake out. If they fake out a Blastoise turn 1 and don't follow me, they die. So I feel like this is okay. They Tailwind. So they there's no way. There's no way. You can't make a play like this, fam. You cannot make a play like this. Goodbye. See, I'm glad I didn't like just target Malzahn because I'm like, oh, if they redirected, they redirected. Otherwise, I get rid of their Mega immediately, and this person is really gonna hate this because they might have population bombed. And I get it. That doesn't even kill with 10 hits. I get it. You're trying to weaken for Blastoise. But you're not living Solar Beam. Jesus, that's so strong. I bring Golden Go? I hope I did. The mouse is a problem. You're not weakening me for Solar. I mean, goodbye Blastoise, though. Yeah, I'm going to say, like, they had to wait to forfeit because they had the 10 population bombs happening. Yeah, that's so funny. That is actually absolutely hilarious. Holy crap. I don't know what this is, but it's rain. Rain is wild. I mean, surely there's not a world where I don't bring Milotic. Well, I mean, Meganium 100% comes. I like Meganium Arrow just for the speed. They have Decorate, which is annoying as hell. Tyranitar because I need to change the weather, but it's not even that great to change the weather. And then the Milotic is just strong. This is actually not that great. I could opt for a Trick Room mode, but then it's not that great either. I'm really weak to Aromatisse. This is tough. I want Tyranitar at the back just because, I want to change the weather so they can't outspeed my guys. And then I just hit them. I don't know. This is a tough matchup. This could be our first loss. Like, I think there's pressure, but I need Meganium for a lot. Like, actually KOing Arch Sableye isn't that bad. I'm a Dazzling Gleam and go for Tailwind. I should live a Flash Cannon turn 1, and I want to get as much damage as I can. I can see a light screen happening too. I need to weaken this beast. The thing is, I need Meganium for a lot of their team too, but Milotic can maybe do it if it gets a Scald Burn on Pert. It's gonna be tough though. Like, I definitely don't think I brought the right tools. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I'm under. Like, maybe I should have went Trick Room mode though and had like Gallade to deal with Archaludon because Sacred Sword obviously ignores the boosts. Yeah. Either way, I'm pretty sure I Dazzling Gleam here, just to get as much damage on both. If they fake out. They fake out. Like, what can I do? It could be Quash. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, Will-O-Wisp is fine. Yeah, I'm okay with Will-O-Wisp. Then we want to follow it up, I think, with a Weather Ball because we don't want to get disabled. So this is nice. If the Sableye is not running a Roselli Berry, which they all are, but some of them not. Could be Light Clay. It is not Roselli Berry. It's just bulky as hell. That Arch is bulky as hell, too. And there's Flash Cannon. Oh, they opted to deal with Arrow, which I'm okay with, I think. I think I'm definitely okay with Arrow coming in. Because now we can go Milotic. Go for Icy Wind to knock out Sableye and get a little bit more chip on Arch. And then Weather Ball the Arch, which is a strong move. Again, we don't want to be encore. We don't want to be disabled here and go for Dazzling Gleam. Us having Tailwind up and them targeting Arrow is interesting. So I mean, I think it's definitely Pelipper plus Pert in the back, but it's weird. I love that Weather Ball is always Sun, no matter what. They can switch here. All right, they get the light screen, yeah, which makes sense. Dude, this mon's gonna be tough to deal with. Though I will say, Sableye not dying here, low key okay for me because I get more out of this. It looks like they are Light Clay, I feel like. This Weather Ball is hopefully a 2 KO. Woo! That mon ate that for breakfast. All right, we live that up though. We eat that up. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, we followed up with a Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam, Ice Beam. A Dazzling Gleam plus Ice Beam combo, I think. Yeah, we don't want to miss Icy Wind on Arch. We do not want to miss Icy Wind on Arch. I can see them protecting. Maybe they just never click Protect, which I'm okay with too. Then we can try and get a Milotic game in Champions Tier after this game. Like I said, if you guys want to see 2 hours of me battling, you can check out the one on Pokeaim. Pokeaim Plus. Okay, so they give me this, which I'm okay with. That's big. All right, so this plus Dazzling Gleam will always deal with Arch. Yep. We don't gotta worry about that. Don't gotta worry about that. Oh, Unnerve, duh. From Air, I was like, oh, delayed Roselli, my favorite. Now, Unnerve. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm about to say, how the hell? Okay, so we want to do a few things. One, I think we always want to slow down Pert if we can. And I think in order to do that, we have to get up Sand, but that also makes the Meganium endgame tough. I think we always Icy Wind and switch into... Yes, Pelipper, yeah. Okay, Turn a Tailwind. They could EQ. But I think I Icy Wind. And then basically get up Sand just to slow down the thing and try and go for another one. If we can get rid of Pelipper, we can win the game. Obviously, if they're slowed down, Meganium will be faster because of no Sand. If they go for Hurricane plus EQ, that's okay here too. They actually end up protecting, which I'm okay with. Maybe they go for Hurricane then. I would like Hurricane a lot more. No. Oh, this could have been a lot better for us. This could have been a lot better for us in theory if we landed that. Because we'd be outspeeding the Pelipper this turn. All right, they can go for Earthquake here. Yeah, we'd be faster than Pelipper even without the Tailwind. I think it comes down to some speed tiers now. That's rough. I think it's still tough into Pert, don't get me wrong. But outspeeding Pelipper here would be big because then we can actually threaten it with a KO or Rock Slide potentially. Right, the EQ, it's going to hurt like hell. And now Pelipper is going to outspeed me, which it wouldn't have before. Oh, it doesn't. It's actually super bulky Pelipper. Okay, so it might not matter then. It also depends on how bulky the Pert is. Oh, I just got a nasty crit. No, it does matter because now my Milo... Oh, okay, hold up. You just don't want to land, do you? You just don't want to land. Unfortunately, this is definitely going to be faster than me, but it might not be faster than Tyranitar, which means we can get a Rock Slide flinch and then Solar Beam. Hold up. Because Rock Slide flinch could win the game. They should protect because of Sand turns and stuff. I would protect. They also could just be Wide Guard on Pelipper. Okay, hold up. We're one Rock Slide flinch, 30%. I play VGC a little bit now. Do we get it? It comes down to this. We probably always needed this, actually. They get the Earthquake off. Meganium! You goat! Oh my, they definitely should have protected. Oh my god. Meganium survives. We didn't even luck. What? Let's go, Meganium. That wasn't even a 1 HP champion survival. That was just a 5 HP. Beautiful. All right. Look at the Meg go. Hey, Meg has been good. Nice job. Good game. Water type Elite Four member. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a champion tier tag. I put that on my Glaceon. Nice. I got more dailies. All right. Let's play a Champions tier game. Not dailies, achievements. I like getting achievements because I like having VP. Because the more VP I have, the more I can do. All right, we're going to play a game in Champions tier. Let's see what happens. Sugar Coated. This is a standard Raichu. I don't know which one they commit to. I definitely want Tailwind here if I can help it. I will say, I think we want 2 Pokemon that can actually threaten KOs here, right? So, Tailwind's important. Do I want that plus KO this? This is tough. Because going on the back, if they have a lot of annoying Pokemon. I definitely want Milo, I think, so I don't lose to Garchomp. But then again, you kind of just kill everybody. You next to Golden Go in the back kind of just kills everybody, right? I think by going these two, I get a lot out of it early. Meganium in the back kind of kills everybody next to Golden Go. Gallade lets me get an Oko immediately. If I don't end up getting a Tailwind, I can get up a Trick Room. If they get a Tailwind, I'll be faster. Feels weird not bringing Milotic here, but I think I need Golden Go plus this. This is a weird one. I wish it was a matchup like we had checked in casual, because it'd be a little bit differently. Aerodactyl Garchomp. Okay, not terrible. I think I Trick Room plus, I think I Rock Slide plus Trick Room. And pray not to be flinched by double Rock Slide. Because then Gallade and Meganium go stupid. Oh, wow, I win a speed tie, which is not what I expected. So I might lose to Sylveon under Trick Room, maybe? Who knows? Alright, Aerodactyl flinches. They Dragon Claw my homie. Ouch! Get the Trick Room up. Best bet for me is having Golden Go next to Meganium, right? So... do I Rock Slide plus Protect? I think I do, just to burn their Protect and not have Gallade go down. This Sylveon? This Kingambit. Dude, what if I just attack into that? Alright, so now I'm in a bad spot, because I could have just Sacred Sworded into that. They did Protect. Okay. So I burned their Protect, which is fine. They're not Sash, but just in case they were. I mean, you Sucker Punch into Gallade, right? Guess I do a Wing Beat. If I keep my Sash, it's not terrible, but I don't really have a switch in. I'm gonna go Golden Go here because I think I need you up. I'm gonna go off them like throwing with Kingambit and attacking the arrow for some reason. Even then, I want my Sash because maybe I can win the game with Tailwind at the end. And they're not gonna go for Earthquake here. They just kowtow. No Dragon Claw, right? So... oh, they Stomping Tantrum. Great play. What? Damn, great call. I was debating dual Wing Beating. Great call on their part. Still winnable, though. Because they don't have to be Iron Head. Definitely still winnable. Depends on my speed tiers. What are my speed tiers on these guys? Okay. Make it rain. Mega Evolve and Weather Ball into you. If they have Iron Head, they'll go for a Meganium. Meganium should live because it's Meganium. We KO back with Weather Ball and then Make It Rain. Hopefully single target KOs Garchomp. And then maybe I'm in a situation where Golden Go wins. Question mark. Because again, they don't have to be Iron Head. They could be low kick kowtow. If they're low kick kowtow, then they would attack Golden Go. Maybe I should have protected Gold and had double targets here. Great Stomping Tantrum play by their part. They are Iron Head. We should live. They're not Life Orb. Yep. Okay, get the Weather Ball off, please. Nice. We get the Weather Ball off. All right, we get that threat out of there. And then single target, Make It Rain. Full power. All right, Garchomp goes down. Is it Charizard in the back? Oh, we might just win the game with Rock Slide then. It's Raichu. Oh, this is going to be close. One turn Trick Room, they should always protect. It might literally come down to Rock Slide flinches. Well, just in case they don't protect, right? I just double attack here. Because next turn we want to protect. Because they can't Tailwind and kill both, you know? Because they want to Rock Slide, I think, or do a Wing Beat plus Zap. I think we Make It Rain again. And I go for Protect here. I don't know if they go for Golden Go or they go for that. They Mega Evolve Raichu. Basically, I actually think they have to target Meganium here. Well, no, that doesn't make sense because they would target the other one. Well, Tailwind, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, they do target. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so they Zap Cannon this. And I think it's Tailwind plus Dazzling Gleam. opt for a triple speed tie here. I guess technically Rock Slide does it too, but Tailwind Dazzling Gleam. Tailwind Dazzling Gleam covers for Aerodactyl protecting plus Aerodactyl plus Raichu going for Zap Cannon here. So I'm going to go for the... There's 3 speed ties right now. I need my Aero to move first. Aero! Basically, if Raichu moves first, we lose. Okay, my Aero didn't move first. Does my Aero move second at least? It does. Oh, big turn, big turn. It came down to triple speed tie, I think. Well, I know. It came down to triple speed tie. Woo! That was nasty. That's VGC, man. They Zap Cannon Arrow, and at this point, all I gotta do is solo. Yo, that was crazy. Again, I got lucky, but at the same time, it's speed ties. Like, it was 3 speed ties. They had more chances to win than I did. But they also had inaccurate moves. They could have Zap Cannon into this and went for Rock. All right. Let's go. They need a lot of protects here. They need a lot of protects in a row. And then they need a KO Aerodactyl on the turn that I protect Meganium as well. So let's see if they get it. And if not, we get a win with Meganium in Champion Tier. Look at Arrow moving so slow. This is how a paralyzed Pokemon should be moving. They need 2 more protects. Do they get the triple? Do they get the double? Click Protect. There's nothing to think about. Click Protect. Ah, they don't get it. And Meganium. I just want to let y'all know Meganium KO'd 3 Pokemon here. Did I win a speed tie to win? No. Did I dodge to win? Yes. Did I flinch as well? Turn 1 an Arrow? Yes. And there it is. That's Mons. At the end of the day, that's Mons. All right. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We got a win in Champion Tier, I think, putting us back in the top 100. We also now have, what Pokemon on this team didn't I use? Milotic now has a Champion Tier thing. Meganium now has a Champion Tier thing. Number 57. Jeez. Meganium has a Champion Tier thing if I want to. You know what? let me put that. I don't be putting it on my Pokemon, but let me put that on real quick. Gallade has a Champion Tier. Hold up. Meganium, Champion Tiered. I hope y'all enjoyed. Chillgatr, very fun team. I like that what you said. You said all games feel winnable. Some are harder than others, but you definitely have the tools. I think you're right. Even if you need a little bit of luck as well. Wild play on their part going King Gambit. Amazing though. It worked out, right? Because I was debating attacking that slot because I called their Protect, but maybe I should have just attacked the other slot then. That was on me. Anyway. Hope y'all enjoyed. Team ID, Team EVs. Leave a like. Like I said, check out the video on my Pokeaim MD channel, the 2-hour video of me laddering. I have not used this team yet on Pokeaim Plus that I put over there. So you can get this one, and then you can also get the other one over there. And feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much for 34,000 subscribers. Thank you for 492,000 subscribers over there. And all the information for Chillgatr stuff will be linked down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.